All right. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash. I want to say double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that surely rule well, and salutations to the brothers that pushing this work out there in sincerity and in truth. This is Brother Kwam, come to do a little edification, you know. Now, I saw a video where a previous brother came out of camp, fell out of the truth, and he went on vocab Malone, you know, and sat down and talked, and basically, and that is not a good way to go, you know what I mean? If you have a problem in the camp or anything with anybody in the camp, we have to be, the scripture as it is here, it says, where it says, remember this and show yourselves men, bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors, right? You gotta show yourselves men, right? Now, just like we are nobody, we can't go and call on nobody else but Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It have no other help for us, right? So what if you're having a problem with somebody in a camp where you come on, humble yourself, right? Do like Hannah, Samuel mother. Do like David. They cry unto the Most High and there was heard. You go into these different organizations, like if they will give some kind of peace of mind, and as I see our brother doing a video, it's fear. It's fear that but if you're afraid, nothing wrong with being scared, nothing wrong with being afraid. That is why you have a name to call upon. That's why you could call upon the Most High and he will take that fear away from you. You can't go and show your fear because your knees buckle a little bit. Nobody had to see that. Gird up your loins, right? I have some precepts here to bring out. This is if you wanna play that because that's a kind of bitch card. What the hell? Go do like Hannah and them and go and cry unto the Lord. David cry unto the Most High. It have no other help we could go and ask for. We can't go to Esau and go to see if Esau could give you some kind of blight when shit hit the fan. Get the hell out of here, man. The scripture says don't trust your enemies. Do not trust your enemies because like as iron rusted, so is the wickedness. Why would you want to go onto the east with the enemy with your cry? Cry unto the Most High. I'll bring a little precept here. Cry unto the Most High, man. You hear you cry. This is the book of Revelation. Like the free to cry unto the Most High. Revelation chapter 21 and verse 2. It says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from power out of heaven, prepared as a bride, right? Prepared as a bride, adorned for her husband, right? So yes, you could go and cry to the Most High, like you could weep and cry and moan and weep, but cry unto your Lord, cry unto the Most High, cry unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Let he be it have no other help for we. We can't go to no other to cry out to vocab Malone and this is why I stop being an Israelite. Like if you could stop being an Israelite, go cry. He's a bride. All of these brides are looking to, and we are doing adorn ourselves in such a way. You know, humble yourself. Go cry unto the Lord and let him answer a prayer. Yes, I just proven that we have a little feminine and we are the Most High watching we as ladies, right? That is why I wanted to prove. I said use Hannah and these different women who cry unto the Lord in the distress. Even Susanna, she cried unto the Lord. She put she trust in the Lord. God. It was she, as a woman, the might wasn't in she hand. Hannah didn't have no might in she hand to go and stand up and fight against and no. Just like sometimes we don't have right now, we don't have that might in our hands. We had to cry, we had to beg the Most High to get we out of this hell that we living in. So what if some camp leader or some member, get a little affliction sometimes too, it mightn't just be, sometimes it's tough love. Sometimes my brother want to see actually make it and pushing it because like how to say it, like in I don't want to use just kung fu alone, but it's called the student that the teacher actually love, you go down on him the hardest because he's seen that potential in that student and he know he can do better. So you go pong him, right? There's the book of it's just a show, usually ladies and these things. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 14, right? Book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 14. Going on, it says, "Turn, O backsliding children, said Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and will bring you to Zion." Right? Yeah, so we in this marriage, we's the brides, we's the one with the veil over our head, and you understand? So it's not nothing wrong with being afraid. Nobody can say they're gonna be the bravest in that day. Men will be scared, but when you're scared, what you do when you're scared. Because within you're scared, you still have to keep your composure. You have to still, within you're scared, you still have to keep your integrity. You can't just give up being a Hebrew Israelite and feel like, right, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite no more, so all gone through the door. You crazy? When Moses sprinkled that blood in the children of Israel and make that covenant, it had no turning back. Blood in, blood out. Don't care where you're going to come back, you're under that same oath. Right? You're underneath that same oath. This is book of Second Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 8. Right? 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 8. Yeah, the scripture say also, I'll bring that scripture after. Right? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 8. It says, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." So you could talk and and go by vocab and this one and that one and you could talk that shit the whole time. You can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. Better if you did stay yourself humble and beg the Most High, pray to the Most High to give some kind of relief from wherever he was going through. But going and sit down with the enemy and conversing with the enemy about you come like an inside man. You come to basically give away the but as the scripture now say, you can't do nothing against the truth but for the truth. So it's the Most High at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is not of men. Scripture says if it was of men, it would have been It will have been perished, but it's not of men. Not of men at all. Right? Not of men at all. You had to fight the fight. Still not everybody fight is the same, but you still had to fight the fight. There's a fight everybody had the same because that's the same penny everybody had working for. Right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 11. It says, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." You understand? Hold fast that we have, and then no man take your crown. Right? Because what the scripture say, if a man do good, I can't remember which part of scripture is right now. But if you do good and you turn from doing good and you do something, you do iniquity, basically all the good that you did before, it will be kind of wiped away because you ain't continuing the good that you was doing. You start to go left. You know? You're supposed to be in the mindset of Hannah. You're supposed to go towards the Most High and babbling and let them think that you're drunk or some kind of thing. Because you're talking to yourself, you're talking in your... Hannah was, the scripture say Hannah was actually talking and she... I'm going to bring it. I think it's in Book of Samuel. Let me just bring that precept. I will bring it on top here. Is it? Right. This is 1 Samuel chapter 1 and starting at verse 8. It says, "Then said Elkanah, her husband, to her, Hannah, why weepest thou? And why eatest not thou not? And why is thine heart grieved? Am not I better to thee than 10 sons? So Hannah rose up after they had eaten in Shiloh, and after they had drunk. Now Eli the priest sat upon a seat by a post of the temple of Yahweh Shemyoshai, and she was in bitterness of soul, and prayed unto Yahweh Shemyoshai, and wept sore." That way should have did. Going to the enemy making no sense. She had no other. We have no other help in this. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is our only help. Right? Going on, it says, "And she vowed a vow and said, O Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of hosts, if thou wilt indeed look upon the affliction of thine handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thine handmaid, but will give unto thine handmaid a man child, then I will give him unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai all the days of his life, and there shall no razor come upon his head." So yeah, she begged and she pleaded and she cried and she asked the Most High, right? Going on. And it came to pass as she continued praying before Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that Eli marked her mouth. And Hannah spake in her heart, only her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli thought she had been drunken. And Eli said unto her, How long wilt thou be drunken? Put away thy wine from thee. And Hannah answered and said, No, my Lord, I am a woman of a sorrowful spirit. I have drinking neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my soul before Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Count not thine handmaid for a daughter of Belial, for out of the abundance of my complaint and grief have I spoken here too. And Eli answered and said, Go in peace, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the power of Israel, will grant thee thy petition that thou hast asked of him. So yeah, you know, that is the way he was to do it. Not going by on the vocab Malone and them the enemy. Them have nothing good to say about the elders of GMS. Them in looking for no them just about what is the word to use? Contention and to give false report. Don't care how you break it down to them not going to get it. Because that is not the aim. Getting it is not the aim. They don't want the truth. You think them want the truth? They just want to demonize the men of Great Millstone. That is the mission. Right? So, yeah, beg and pray. The scripture says pray without ceasing. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, his hand is not short. His hand is not short that he cannot save. Right? He's not enough. Which let me bring that precept to. Book of Deuteronomy chapter 13. Book of Deuteronomy chapter 30. Boom, boom, boom. I want to remember, just hold on a sec. Right, Deuteronomy chapter 30. I'll start at boom, boom, boom. I'll start at verse 10. It says, If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, to keep his commandment and his statutes which he had written in this book of the law, and if thou turn unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai thy power with all thine heart and with all thine soul, for his commandment which I command thee this day, it is not hidden from thee, neither it is far off. It is not in heaven, that thou shouldest say, Who will go up for us to heaven to bring it unto us, that we may hear it or do it? Neither is it beyond the sea, that thou shouldest say, Who shall go over the sea for us and bring it unto us, that we may hear and do it? But the word is nigh unto thee, in thy mouth and in thine heart, that thou mayest do it. See, I have set before thee this day life and good, death and evil. So yeah, it's right in your mouth, right? It plays in your heart. Don't play like you know it in your mouth and in your heart. You know what I mean? We have no other help to go to. We have no other help to go to. David cried, David begged, David weep. David and all say there is no other power to go to. You alone. Why they can't just humble on yourself? Be like these. You gotta when it be like them women. If you want to get on like a woman, so be like them women. Women who could beg and cry to the Most High. Because it's not in the power of their hand. And we like them same women today. We strength not in our hand that we could raise up as a nation and go and deliver ourselves from Esau. No. We gotta beg, we gotta cry and ask the Most High for that help. You understand? Anyhow, with that, I want to give all honor and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwadash. When I say double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone that surely rule well. And citation to the brothers that are doing this work out there in sincerity and truth. This brother Kwam from GMS Trinidad saying Shalom. Scripture say, pray without ceasing. Give honor to who honor is to who honor is due. Don't go to the enemy. Going to the enemy does nothing for us. We gotta go to, there's only one help we have. Anyhow, shalom.